450s, because there's so much torque in the bike, you imagine there's 100%. You know.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, my name in stone. My name in stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home.
I've also got new trainers today, huh? But obviously they're really dirty now as well. Still looking pretty sweet. That's it then. We're good to blast a few starts. I've not done a start for months, to be honest with you. Since my last race at Foxhills, I think, last year. So we're going to rip some today. See how the two-stroke grips off this. Have a little play with it, ready for my race in a couple of weeks' time.
What race are you doing?
Canada Heights, Riva.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, man, straight into the British Championship.
Hey, that mullet looks unreal.
Do you not think it's just grown a bit too much now?
Nah.
It's about right.
No, it's fine.
So we're at Mildenhall. I wish it was a bit closer to my house. It takes me about 2 hours, 20 minutes. But conditions are looking good. As you can see, it's put a bit of water down today. Nice flowing track. I think this is a two-stroke track personally, how the turns are. Nice flowing banks. We've got a nice tabletop there. We're going to give it some lickage over that. Big scrub bound. Try and get nice and low. It's got everything we need for a good day, I think. A good shoot. Let's get her out. Let's get her out. What do you think? Try to mix the blue in just a little bit. Right, shall we go and set her up?
Yeah, we'll get some nice shots of it.
New shoes. Gonna give it a max speed test. See how fast these babies are capable of.
What's the verdict on them?
Quick. Very, very fast. Look at the dust that's been kicked up. Here it is, 800V. Top quality oil. For anyone interested, I always run 250ml to 10 litres. So that's 125 to 5. I just think on adult bikes, it's just a safe amount. It doesn't matter your style of riding or anything like that. But yeah, I'm sure it's 40 to 1. I only put 8 litres of fuel in this here, so that's 200. Quick maths. So 200 there, look. Bosh. That will do the 8 litres that I've put in. She rips on this oil as well. And there we go. Right, I know I need to ring my friend from Brazil, Antonio. Some words of encouragement for today. Antonio!
People, good morning, Josh boy.
How's it going, brother? I'm ripping a two-stroke today around Mildenhall. What do you think to two strokes?
Two strokes is just the best thing ever been designed in Earth.
Couldn't word it any better. Any positivity for today, Antonio?
Mate, the two stroke, when they just turn it on, it's just happiness. It's just positive vibes. And then the only thing you need to do is just shred that bike, baby.
Yeah, I will do that for you, Antonio.
Just send some fat whips, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to sling it. I'm going to throw some lettuce around.
That sounds amazing. Sounds like it's going to be a great day.
Have a pop at this. Ready?
In my mouth?
No.
We're going to get it.
Oh! You can have the track to yourself.
Looks that way, doesn't it? There's only one eager person here.
Literally stood waiting by your bike.
There's 3 minutes to spare. Like, in my calculations, with the average age over there, no disrespect, it's going to take more than 3 minutes to get to your marshal point. But also with old age usually comes a bit of planning. They should know that by now. Anyway, I'll just sit down for a minute. Crispy today. do we dare go? Yeah? She does drink a bit, this bike, you know. Jetted it up a little bit. Another thing, if people want to know, if they've got a KTM, I run a 35 Pilot Jet. I've gone up a needle to a 4371 just to let a little bit more fuel through on the mid-range, and then gone from a 450 main to a 470. I was 490 in the winter because it leans them off, so that's what I'm at now. 35, 4371, 470. Which leads me to my next point, exhausts. If you've got one of these two strokes, the Doma pipe makes it super aggressive if you like to pull third. The initial response is like quite instant, quite aggressive. Apparently the HGS makes it quite top end, a bit more clutch involved to get it going. I think the best all-round pipe is possibly the Pro Circuit's meant to be quite good. But I don't like the sound of those. First session was good, he's heavily watered it, which is the right thing to do. Ended up getting filled in, they've mixed both groups together, so it's quite busy out there. But
Go on then, give me some sections to film on.
So I think for the next bit, based on that first session, I think the tabletop that runs along the start straight, they've lit that up today, that's really nice. Mount Mildenhall, can get some grease going off that for sure. And maybe the bridge jump, which used to be the old finish back in the day.
Do a little edit then.
Yeah man, let's get to it.
Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. They left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. They left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me.
Now there's not many tracks you get something like that. I have to think how many calories are in it, but you need it when you're riding. Pasta makes you faster and all that. This cheese here, look, I've got some chicken. That's good. That's really good. Is that chicken?
What are you going to rate that out of 10? Is that chicken? It's not a question you should be asking.
What do you think? Not 100% sure on that, but I think it's chicken. As far as track lunches go, that's a good 8 out of 10.
8?
8 out of 10.
What's letting it down?
Nothing's perfect. Probably do a bit of graft this time, Harv. Crispy duck. This scrub one's fun. Like, one of the good things about the two-stroke is it weighs absolutely nothing. You can throw it around a lot easier. This bike just makes me happy. Really makes me happy riding it. Just rigging up. We've got a microphone in here. Going to do a hot lap. Then I'm going to do some talking about why I'm on this bike, some changes that I made recently. Oh, I nearly shit myself then, actually. I was hoping for some good tunes then, but you know when you're just on that edge of something bad happening, that's what that was. So yeah, a bit of GoPro stuff in this one. Chat some crap. Right then, ladies and gents, while I'm warming up, let me tell you a little bit why I'm on this two-stroke now and what's been happening. So I just wasn't happy in myself. Recently I was just so busy with coaching and work, which is really cool, but trying to mix the two together was just getting me down a little bit. Always tired. So that was one side of it. The other side was just struggling with bike setup and not feeling myself at all. So I had to make some changes. Here I am on this. Let's just do a scrub for you. Woo! And yeah, this just puts a smile on the dial. That's what it's all about. Can concentrate on my work. I'm growing that with the academy now. That's going amazing. And just taking the pressure off myself. Just entering the odd race here and there. I'm going to miss that rut. It's nasty. Look at the state of that. Just enter the odd British Championship race and just having a bit of fun on the old bikes and stuff. And that's what life's all about, folks. Just enjoy what you're doing. And this KTM 252 makes me moist. I love it. Right, we're going to put a heater in now. One fast lap. Let's go. Woohoo! I've had my suspension done by Carl Anderson. Just feel like I can attack stuff so much now. To the inside. Woohoo! Easy, these Brembos are working good. Pulling third, I've changed my gearing. Pulling third, a bit of clutch. Throw a bit of lettuce on this, fourth gear. Yep. Open this up, nice and wide in, look. Turn off, we're up. Another scrub. Big scrub. Yeah, that was fun. You might hear I'm on the gas before I land. Always just trying to find a little bit of extra time. With good entry speed, not too much clutch. Just one or two little dabs. Let's go in this horrible rut. That's disgusting. Big old anti-whip coming for you. Way up. Fourth gear. Down to third, opening up to the inside. Straight line. Bit of back brake at the arse out. Whoa, up. That's a hot lap. Woo! For the first try it wasn't too bad. Second gear's dead short on this bike, so I'm someone that usually does 2 feet down, but I think I need to keep my left foot up so I can catch that gear a bit quicker. I think the ground's like slippy after it, so I'm getting a lot of spin. But yeah, a couple of things to say there. You should always grip the bike on the start, not get loose legs. You want to hold that bike straight. You'll see me push my arse back when I'm going through the gears, because the initial bit, like, you have to force yourself forwards because you're getting a lot of acceleration quickly, but then by the time you're hooking gears, your acceleration decreases, so you can be at the back of the bike chasing the grip. And also using the clutch on upshifts, you'll hear my bike as I'm changing gear, it sounds louder. It's like that, and that's because I'm using the clutch on the upshift. But never use the clutch on the downshift, you don't have to. That was 2 feet down. I must admit, like, it's good to try different things and just figure out. With the 2 feet down, I was so much more balanced because I wasn't leaning on one side. But then you've got to get your foot back on. Probably don't catch the third quite as nice, but do a couple more and then just figure out what's working for me. Yeah, I think I'll start with just one foot. I just like that control of less things moving. I'm already on the gear selector, listening to the bike, feeling the bike, so you get that clean third shift. Yeah, I'll probably stick with that.
Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. They left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me.